Newswatch Sports is a presentation of Kingston Paint and Decorating, 277 Bath Road, the place to start for a great finish.
Good evening. It took 5 games, but Kingston's Kirk Muller got his first win as a head coach in the NHL, and he wasn't afraid to show his emotions. The W came in Edmonton. Eric Stahl sets up Patrick Dwyer, who puts it between the legs of Devin Dubnyk. The Hurricanes beat the Oilers 5-3, snapping a 7-game losing streak, and hopefully that's the first of many for Kingston's Captain Kirk. Well, let's go to Scotiabank Place in Ottawa. It was a battle of capital cities. Since taking over, Washington's new coach, Dale Hunter, sports a record of 1-3. And he won't like this. Nick Foligno takes advantage of the league's no-hitting rule, and he is allowed to score his 9th goal of the season. Ottawa has a 2-1 lead. But cue the third period comeback. Brooks Light to Nicky Backstrom, who beats Craig Anderson, and we're deadlocked at 2. But here comes Alexander Ovechkin. Again, he takes advantage of the no-hitting rule. The Senators give chase. Ovi hits the brakes, fakes, and then whistles it past Anderson, and Ovechkin celebrates his 9th of the campaign. Just 15 seconds later, Marcus Johansson to Troy Brouwer, who bangs in the game-winning goal. Washington over the Sens 5-3. Now tonight it's Pittsburgh at Philadelphia. Sidney Crosby will sit out the game as a precautionary measure. He took a hit on Monday night and wasn't feeling 100%. Well, the Canucks begin a 5-game road trip against the Canadiens. The West Coast Warriors are on a roll, winning 8 of their last 9 games. Also, it's Ottawa at New Jersey, and the Calgary Flames host Colorado. Well, the NHL Alumni Tour makes a stop in Belleville tomorrow night to play the local law enforcement All-Stars, 7 o'clock at the Quinte Sports Centre. Proceeds will go to the Ontario Special Olympics. A busy weekend for the Kingston Frontenacs. 3 games in 3 days, starting tomorrow night at the KRC against the Brampton Battalion.
Every team's good in this league, and they're a pretty good defensive team, so we're going to play just as good defense, if not better, and just going to be winning the battles there, and that's going to win the game.
They're obviously a really good defensive team, and they've been playing well, so I think we just have to play a simple game against them.
Tomorrow's game will be Ryan Spooner's last before heading to the National Junior Camp in Calgary.
The camp is 3 or 4 days, and right now I'm just trying to get rested up for that. Just trying to get myself, I guess, mentally prepared and just go to camp and just give myself the best chance that I possibly have to make the team.
Spooner's departure will split up one of the best penalty-killing units in the league. Spooner has 7 shorthanded goals. Tyler Brown is pitched in with 2.
Been playing together for the last 20-some games here, and we just got a little chemistry going. We kind of know where each other are on the ice, and I pretty much just feed off him and get open. He finds me, so he's a great player. It's always good to play with great players like that.
The best thing about when you're killing penalties, the other team's thinking all about offense. They don't really think about me being an offensive threat, and so far this year, I've been able to do that, and hopefully I can keep that up wherever I go.
As for the Spooner trade rumors, the OHL has a freeze on player movement until after the World Juniors, January 6th. As for the Belleville Bulls, they put a 6-game winning streak on the line tonight against the Spitfires in Windsor. Talk about a fight-filled weekend. There's UFC 140 in Toronto. John Bones Jones steps into the octagon against Lyoto the Dragon Machida. And at the Bell Centre in Montreal, there's professional boxing. Kingston's Tyler Asselstine steps into the ring against Quebec's Philippe Frenois. In this corner from Kingston, Ontario,
Tyler Asselstine.
The 25-year-old featherweight is undefeated, 7-0 with 5 knockouts.
His work ethic is phenomenal. You can really feel that when he applies himself, he's applying himself to become the best.
That's Jason Walton, who runs Walton's Gym in downtown Kingston. He coached Asselstine as an amateur and plans to be in Montreal to cheer him on.
He's very disciplined, trains religiously, does everything by the book. He has a very promising career in front of him, from what I see. Of course, we have the chance here to see him come in and spar occasionally with some of our athletes here, and it's a very inspirational thing for the people that train at the gym here to see an athlete of that caliber. Being from Kingston, it's inspirational for all of us.
Former CFL player and coach Joe Paopao has accepted the job of turning the football program around at Waterloo University. He's been named head coach of the winless Warriors, who were rocked by a doping scandal in 2010. Not much of a Thursday night football game in the NFL. The Pittsburgh Steelers host one of the worst teams in the league, the Cleveland Browns. And in baseball, the Los Angeles Angels opened